Alrighty, and welcome to this, the 38th Distance Workshop Weekly by my count. Getting a pretty good run of it. And still gonna keep going as long as people keep making stuff for me to look at. Let's see if we got any new garages or levels. Oh, no, we actually don't this week. It's a little bit disappointing, but honestly, it's fine. This means we have all actual levels by my count, so that's kind of exciting. We'll see if I actually should be excited for that or not. This is, that might be a trap. That could be a trap. So, oh wait. Oh, I didn't download new. That's why nothing. Yeah. Let me back it up there a minute. Okay, still no. I didn't think so, but yeah. I was like, no new levels, something's not right here. So, Common 1 by Rhombus. Guess we're starting here. That was a very fast load time. New series, just some maps with more classic distance gameplay rather than the other stupid stuff I've made. This should be a weekly release kind of series, each about a minute long unless I am super, god damn it, in-game things getting cut off. Now I have to go to Steam. About a minute long unless I am super busy. Thanks. Literally had to switch that for one word. Cutting down on meme maps after reviewing my meme map actual level ratio. Yeah, I saw you talking about that, but, just wanted to read the actual description and address it here. Which is cool. There's nothing wrong with meme levels, but I appreciate having actual levels to play every once in a while, getting at least one of those a week is kind of nice. Like the kind of like a glowy type brick road kind of feel almost. It's a little kind of arcadey, but it's a nice feel. I don't mind it. Oh, alright. Wasn't expecting such an open space. Short flight section. So far, level seems relatively simple, but not bad. Oh, that's kind of cool. I thought this was just like a tower thing, but we're actually driving up. It's actually a road. There's some nice little decorations and details here and there, but it's nothing too crazy. That's a lot of pop-up blockers. Yeah, it feels like a very simple map, but a solid one, so let me run through this again. I will say, I approve of the beat match lightings on all the buildings here. I feel like that dropped off towards the end, but I wasn't really looking for it too closely, so maybe there's more than I was actually noticing. I will say one of the advantages of the very neon lit up style is it's very clear where like road edges and stuff are. Visual clarity is very strong, but it's also fairly simple feeling. Yeah, these buildings are blinking too. It's just more subtle, which is honestly fine. You don't want it to be too much. Yeah, it's like out here I felt like it just kind of like disappeared, which it didn't really, but it's like it's. No, I don't think those lines are. Oh no, I'm probably overanalyzing things, but it feels a little weird to have it drop off like that. Just let's omit stuff near the end to be noticeable. Yeah, I gathered. So yeah, I like this. It's a simple track. It's not the most exciting thing ever, but it works. It's solid. It's good. Like you said, it's basic distance style gameplay. It does that perfectly fine. So, Tigrit acquired IRL Hot Wheels track by Sunship Games. Honestly, I like the ideas of these. My general feelings have always been I kind of wish they were spiced up a little more in the game because they tend to have a lot of like kind of downtime where it's not that exciting. What is this? A booster? Oh, maybe he actually did. All right. okay. Off the bat, I'm like, oh, this is a good addition. Especially when it has a really long run-up like this, which, again, it makes sense for a physical track. It works, but it's like, in a game, it's like, this is kind of boring, but we're doing something to correct that. Blinking lights, I approve. Oh, interesting. Hold up. I don't have jump. Well, I thought on one of these we could jump. So, did he just address... There were some issues with some of these things like this. Like, this one used to be a booster thing that would kind of spin and push you around. Like, it would boost you through it. It wouldn't actually push you, but it was meant to be like that. There was issues with the animations not resetting, so maybe you just adjusted it so you could drive through, so no issues with that. It's a little disappointing. I honestly like the moving part, but I can understand if you're going to be like, well, you know, if it's going to cause issues, we'll just leave it as a stationary prop. It makes sense, but it's a little disappointing. Okay, that one actually moves. Cool. I am gonna quickly test if it actually resets. Find the other. It does! Nice! And it actually still pushes forwards. Cool. So yeah, if you figured that out, I mean, I guess that turn one is a little wonky, but I'm still like, don't take out the moving props. Those are actually one of the highlights. I actually really like the moving props, you know, you just have to make sure they function. Oh. I was like, I felt like I was going to crash into that, but then it moved just at the right time. And then the wall murdered me. The checkpoint, it resets, it works. That's great. We do have grip thrusters that only really matter there so far. So I guess if I needed to grip to stay on the track, I could have actually gotten airborne and, you know, I was like, maybe on the other one I could have gotten airborne and started cheating with the infinite boost. I like this song. I'm like, it almost fits thematically. Like, I could see, like, in a HotWheels game this would feel right, but it's like in distance, it's like, I don't know if this track's a little too hype for what the track actually is, in my opinion. It's not, like, wrong, but I'm like, play this once more. This is definitely an improvement over the previous iterations of the real-life HotWheels tracks. Like, just these boost panels, honestly, do a lot for it. It's still not the most consistently interesting thing ever, but these help a lot with the downtime periods. Oops, I missed that one because I was talking too much and not paying attention to my driving. And the props, the obstacle prop piece, I don't know what to call these, like the booster sections, honestly, they're functioning much better, which is also nice too. I feel a little iffy when feel like I'm about to crash into one of the panels that moves and launches me. I'm like, that feels a little... I would almost prefer it a little bit different if it didn't wait quite that long, but that's just me feeling like I'm about to crash into something. I actually don't really know exactly how those things operate in the physical version, so maybe it's entirely accurate. Let's not hit the wall there. See if I can actually... I could absolutely cheat over to the target over there. If there are medals on this, I'm going to do it again and do exactly that. Oops. Totally forgot about the boost zones. Probably could have used a few spaced out in the earlier section. But yeah, these absolutely help with these long straightaways that make sense for the physical track, but are just like dead space gameplay-wise in the previous tracks. These are a very nice addition. It does not entirely solve the issues, but it's definitely it's absolutely a step up for sure. Let's not overshoot that. I'd say it still feels like a little basic and not always that exciting, but for a Hot Wheels track remake, I think this is actually genuinely good. it fixes most of the problems the previous ones has. It's not free from it, but it mostly fixes it. And no metal's sad. Oh well. I don't have to show off how to cheat again. And let's move on to Common 2. Oh, I didn't look at the description of the Hot Wheels. Hold up. Is there proper description? Yeah, another iRoll Hot Wheel track from the Sunchip Trackathon channel. Really? I didn't know that existed. I'd have to look into that. Boost pads were added due to these levels being too slow. It wasn't really that they were too slow, it was that it got very dull and boring on the long straightaways. Like, they were just dead space where it's like, I'm just holding the button, waiting for me to get somewhere I actually have to play the game. And because, like I said before, just grounded driving is not Distance's strong point, so when the level revolves entirely around that, it's like, you gotta do something to spice it up. Boosters, they work pretty well for that. Common 2. The description is just positive. Cool. Alright. Did I break my camera? No, I did not. Great. Alright, we got beat-matched buildings again. I approve. Got a different type of paved walkway road things. Got some... I like the rotation on those hexagons, how it's like... I can't think of the right word, but it's like periodic. They line up nicely. It's cool. I like the feel that gives. It's a nice touch. Like, they could have easily been stationary and been effectively the same obstacle, but they just look and feel so much nicer when they move like that. That's a good touch. Uh-oh. Okay. You know what? That was on me. I wasn't quite ready to pull that off. Oops. There we go. Don't give myself too much downwards momentum. That's gonna move. Yep. And barely make those. I was... Ah! And then press jump too late and murder myself with wings. Which is good to know I do have wings, in fact. There is wings, or is this grip fly practice? I mean, for straight things like that, honestly, it is grip fly practice, but that's also how I was playing even before that. If it was a long straightaway like that, I would still try to do that, because, you know, it's faster and it's fun. It's cool, I like that, but yeah. You could easily just wings through that, and it would feel fine too. I was not specifically doing that to try and be better at grip fly. I'm just like, yeah, this is like an easy, straight thing to grip fly through. And it's better to do that than using wings, so I do that. Yeah, I like this. I think this fits very in line with the previous one, where it's a relatively simple track. I think this one feels more consistently interesting. I'm not sure if that's just because the rotating hexagons are such a nice touch that they really add more interest to it, or if the level design is doing it more for me. Oh. Alrighty then. Because we're definitely getting a different array of obstacles used pretty consistently here, and I think I do like the obstacle setup a little bit better on this. But also, I think the hexagons actually add a lot to the level design space. That the other one felt a little bare bones at times. It's like, it's not like this one's really doing that much different, but it just feels better to me. Oh gosh darn it. Oh god. Oh god. Where are we going? Oh, I actually totally forgot we had a particle tunnel there. It's a fun little thing. It's not going too crazy. Again, it's like some really basic level work. This is actually pretty solid stuff. It's not, obviously not wanting to spend a ton of time really fine-tuning and making things all elaborate and stuff. Sick flip, hell yeah. Just experimenting with the obstacle deco setup. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that, and I think it's cool. Like, I mean, you gotta find the stuff you like in your style and stuff somehow, so why not? And the levels I'm getting out of it so far, these two are pretty solid. Like, they're not gonna be like favorites I'm gonna come back to all the time, but they're fine. They're fun to play through a couple times, yeah. Unfortunately, the two follow-up maps I have are a bit advanced and will probably spiral into their own maps. Oh, hey, if it ends up inspiring something good that's not making you want to murder yourself, spending way too much time and going crazy on it, then that's probably a good thing. And then the Trackmogrify. We'll see what this is. Welcome to Ultra Gary's Turbo Nightmare Marathon. Oh yeah. What is the description? An awesome community level? Hell yeah. And it's murdering my frame rate for some reason. Why is that? I mean, it's a lot of lasers, but maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Oh my god. That might have something to do with the frame rate issues. Just maybe. Jesus, that's a lot of breakable glass panels. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have intentionally sliced my car to bits on the lasers. I thought it would be fun and amusing, but you know what? Maybe I should actually try and get through the track. Oh, there are saw blades in there that are very difficult to see with all the visual noise. And because they're black. Slowing down is probably... Oh, what? Excuse me, Trackmogrify, what the hell is that? Assuming this is a one-for-one copy and paste off of Trackmogrify. What is this track generation here? Excuse me? What? 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 Excuse me? I have questions. Oh, Jesus. This is actually kind of nutty. This is getting a lot nuttier than I expected from something named Trackmogrify. Usually it's not... Like, yeah, the nightmare stuff is still, like, it gives you a shit ton to dodge, but it's, like, usually not that aggressive about it. Or at least I don't remember it being. I mean, it's been a while, but geez. This is just obnoxious. You know what? I have wings. Oh god. Does that actually give me cooldown again? That does not look like it. Get some cooldown first, and we're gonna try and skip a bit of this because this section is really obnoxious. What are you? Oh god damn it. Are you serious with this track? What the fuck is this? What even is this? Distance, what have you done? Where even am I? I don't even know. I don't even know which way I'm going anymore. I don't know which way I'm trying to go. Their arrow is pointing that way. I don't know if I... Oh. No, I did not get a new checkpoint, that's for sure. Well, this sucks. Tell you right now, this track sucks. It's a pain in the ass in not good ways. Jesus. Whoa! No! Stop it! Oh. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the checkpoint. I sliced too much, so my heat was building. Depending on the add-on words, it can get pretty bad. Yeah, I know. Did the creator release this, or that distance itself created this? Did it say both? Is one, what the fuck is this generation, assuming it was not modified, and two, why would you upload this to the workshop? Because I'm assuming Trackmogrify is relatively consistent if you enter the same thing, so if it's like you just wanted to show this off, couldn't you just tell people the keywords you used, or would it, or is there actually some variance in there? I actually don't know. It's been a long time since I've properly any kind of remotely resembling seriously messed with Trackmogrify. And what the fuck is that thing? What is happening here? Hello? Oh, it's a drone. It's a drone that got itself stuck on the track. Oh god! Oh, it was just one. I thought it was another freaking... Oh, jeez. Slow down. Okay, okay. I thought it was going to be another barrage of breakable glass walls. Either flying straight to the end is still fun. I have doubts about that. Excuse me, sir. 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 I'm just trying to get through this track. I'd appreciate a little bit of personal space. I feel like I cannot safely use my boost at all in this track. Something horrible is going to come in the next 5 feet. God, I'm being blinded by lighting systems. Oops. Saw boost away. Is this a checkpoint? It is a checkpoint. I'll take that. Oh no! Yeah, I know the nightmare modifier results in a lot of absurd things obstacle-wise, but this is definitely one of the worst ones. I mean, at least we got past frame rate hell at the beginning. It has not been that way all the way through, thank God. Smash. I do like breakable glass. It's fucking cool prop, but there is such thing as too much of a good thing. There can be too much of anything. This is something I firmly believe in. And frame rate's taking a pretty big hit there again. I was just about to ask how long is this track, but I remembered it's also got the marathon keyword. Oh boy. We might be here for a little bit yet. Jesus, where am I even going through that? This side, ow. Wow, that's a saw boost and a half, or saw launch. I guess it's only a boost if it actually goes in a relevant direction. At least check. I mean, the one thing about this being a track modified track is at least checkpoints exist. Oh god. Oh no, it was just one again. Hey, we found the end. Fuck you. No, that's an awful track, no matter how you look at it. Ow. Got through it. Well, that was a thing. Let's just move on. Move on with our lives. Xalax. Race your way to the assigned dome. You are entering to compete in the Galactic Racing Championships. Hell yeah. My sunshine. Cool. Some kind of funny, simple looking house. Oh. Guess this is supposed to be the Galactic Racing track. Oh. We have boost, we have jump, we have wings. Wait, was that actually an alternate route? Oh, it is. I was thinking that was going to be like a lap or another part of the track coming in. Okay, so we got some multiple routes. Oh, I probably need to actually hit that flagged checkpoint, don't I? And we got cooldowns, which look like they might not be the length, the full width of the track. You know what? I can use wings to correct there. Where is my track? I'm guessing in here. I don't know if this is meant to be flight or actually drive on that. Here we are. Let's not crash into the edge of the checkpoint. Was that a boost section box? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was like, I should dodge that, but actually let me see if it does actually straight up kill me. The answer is yes. Yes, it does. There's kill crit in there. This is a pretty neat track. I actually like this. There are some things I find a little bit wonky about it. It's like, it's not the most nicely designed track, but it's actually it's a pretty cool track. So there is a lot I like about this. Other than the background music choice, I'm thinking that's not. It's a little too ambient, and it's like it's building up to something, but it's not building up to anything. Feels too ambient and like a build up to something that we never get. Big loop with boosts. Ooh, I don't know about the cooldown. I think the music choice is the only thing I actively dislike about this track right now. Like the visuals are relatively simplistic for the most part, but it's got like it's pretty consistent about that at least. So it feels more like an aesthetic thing necessarily than like it was low effort or anything. That's the thing, having a nice art style does not always equate to like high-end graphics necessarily, or high levels of detail. So those look a little out of place because of the detail of the textures on them. Missed a cooldown rings, that was, cooldown issues are on me. Oh, that's weird having that fully transparent. And it's not a lap map either. Oh, this is actually going into the racetrack? Okay. I actually felt like a race track with the, all the flag stuff and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna play it again, but I'm pretty happy with saying, yeah, I like this. Again, the one thing, I don't like the music choice. It's too much of a slow build-up. Like, if it was a really short track, or if we did that for a little bit and then changed the music at some point, it goes on for it goes on for the entire track, and it's like, it's not doing it for me. It doesn't feel like the appropriate type of music choice. Oh no. And because it's a trigger that it doesn't start at the beginning, it's now looping over itself, so I have to actually back out. Restart the level because it like doesn't cancel the music track, which I'm assuming there's some way to do with the triggers or something that you could probably clean that up, but it's like, I'm not really gonna hold that against the level too much, but it is a thing to note. Overlapping music issue, not great if you're actually playing this track more than once in a row. Ah, shoot, what am I doing? Ah. I'm like trying to correct for myself, and I'm like, oh no, what am I doing? I don't know. Okay, right, we do get a cooldown as soon as we make it into the tunnel, even though it's not marked. Hey, I managed to crash into one of the checkpoints. They do indeed have collision. That is a thing you can happen that you need to watch out for. Noted. Yeah, some of the props are clashing with the relatively simple aesthetics of like most of the things. Like, there is a texture on the road and stuff, but some of these big metal pieces feel more detailed than most of the rest. Like, there is some detail in the stone and stuff, but I don't know. To me, they still stand out too much. What am I doing? Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Need to step back for a moment and be like, okay, remember how to play the damn game. And then I had my finger on the wrong goddamn button. Okay. Hopefully, no promise is good now. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'm just causing problems for myself. Problem successfully caused and survived. Give a booster loop, but again, like the textures on this feel a little out of place. Again, it's not like too crazy, so I still stand by what I said, where the kind of relatively simple aesthetic is fairly consistent. Okay. Up the death acid water stuff. What is it? We don't know. But it murders you. That's all that you need to know. It's a video game. Water stuff bad. Yeah, the big spinny things feel off too. Yeah, I mentioned that before, but yeah, that's worth mentioning again. Those also feel out of place and off with the visuals of the rest of the map. That's what I said the first time. Those are the one things that really stand out, that they feel out of place. Not necessarily as an obstacle type, but like the visuals of them feel off. I would agree with that. I still like this for the most part. I think there are things to complain about, but I like it. I think it's cool. Neat, low, relatively simple level. Like, it's not doing anything too nutty. It works, though. Makes me play the game decently to actually get through it.